Ever thought about getting paid to marry? Well, guess what? There are countries that will happily pay you to tie the knot with their women and settle down. Intriguing, isn't it? Now, before your mind races off to fantasies of financial freedom and exotic honeymoons, let's set the stage. Picture this. You're in a far-flung locale where the language is as foreign as the food, but the locals, especially the ladies, are warm and welcoming. And the cherry on top? The government's willing to toss a pretty penny your way just for saying, "I do." Now, we're not talking about a few measly dollars. Nope. We're talking about a substantial sum. Enough to make you consider packing your bags, brushing up on your language skills, and diving into a world of matrimonial incentives. So buckle up as we embark on a fascinating journey to explore these generous nations. Bonjour, folks. Ever dreamt of living in France? What if you could do so and get paid for it too? Ah, France, the land of love, wine, and the Eiffel Tower. But did you know that the French government is so keen on keeping their rural areas populated that they're willing to pay you to marry a French woman and settle down in their bucolic countryside? Yes, you heard me right. This policy is part of a larger scheme to combat the increasing urbanization of France. The country's rural areas are losing inhabitants at an alarming rate, with the young and ambitious flocking to cities like Paris and Lyon in search of better opportunities. The result is a demographic imbalance that the French government is eager to correct. So, what's the deal? Well, if you marry a French woman and decide to plant your roots in rural France, the government offers various incentives. These range from financial assistance for housing and farming, to tax breaks and even subsidies for starting your own business. Imagine running a quaint little cafe in the heart of Provence, sipping on a glass of Bordeaux as the sun sets over the vineyards. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But of course, there's a catch. You have to commit to living in the rural area for a certain period. This isn't a quick cash grab opportunity, folks. It's a long-term commitment to a way of life that's quite different from the hustle and bustle of city living. And for those of you thinking, well, I don't speak a word of French, fear not. The French government also provides language courses to help you get by. So, you can learn to order your baguette and fromage in perfect French while enjoying the serene French countryside. So, there you have it. A chance to live the French dream, contribute to a good cause, and get paid for it too. It's a win-win situation, if you ask me. So, who's ready to say, "I do," under the Eiffel Tower? Frosty Siberia might not be your first choice for a honeymoon destination, but wait till you hear their offer. Now, if you're the kind of person who likes to wear Bermuda shorts year-round and considers anything below 60 degrees to be Arctic, Siberia might not be for you. But for those of you who don't mind a little chill in the air, or a lot, this enormous Russian territory has something pretty cool to offer. And I'm not just talking about the temperature. You see, Siberia is more than just snow and ice. It's a vast expanse of untamed wilderness, pristine lakes, and, believe it or not, some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. But despite its natural beauty and resources, Siberia has a bit of a population problem. It seems that not everyone is eager to tie the knot and settle down in the land of the midnight sun. So, what's a massive, underpopulated territory to do? Well, they've come up with a rather ingenious solution. They're offering land, yes, you heard that right, land, to couples who decide to marry and make Siberia their home. It's like a wedding gift from Mother Russia herself, only instead of a blender or a toaster, you get a piece of the Siberian wilderness. Now, you might be wondering why anyone would want to live in a place known for its bone-chilling temperatures and where the sun only makes guest appearances for a few hours a day during the winter. Well, for the adventurous spirits among us, the appeal is in the challenge. It's about carving out a life in a place that's as raw and untamed as nature gets. It's about living in a land where you can see the northern lights dance across the sky, where you can trek across the frozen tundra, and where you can fish in lakes so clear they're like mirrors reflecting the vast Siberian sky. So how about a cozy, snowy wedding in Siberia? They'll even throw in a piece of land. It's quiz time. Can you guess which country we're visiting next? It's known for its beautiful beaches and mouth-watering cuisine. Take a moment and ponder. Imagine a land where the sun kisses the ocean, where the sand is as soft as powdered sugar. Picture a place where the food bursts with flavors, a harmony of sweet, sour, salty, and spicy, a symphony that dances on your tongue. Think of a country where the smiles are as warm as their tropical climate, a place where the beauty of the women rivals the beauty of the scenic landscapes, a country so enchanting it pulls you in and makes you want to stay, to live, to love. Are you picturing it? Can you guess the country? All right, ready for the reveal? Drum roll, please. And the answer is Thailand. Let's find out what they have to offer. Welcome to Thailand, where the government encourages foreign men to marry Thai women. And yes, there are perks. Now you might be wondering, why would a country want to incentivize international marriages? Well, it's a fascinating blend of economics and demographics. You see, Thailand, like many countries, faces a gender imbalance. There are more women than men, and this imbalance increases in rural areas. So, the government, in a bid to ensure that all its citizens have a shot at domestic bliss, encourages foreign men to marry Thai women. But what's in it for the foreign men, you ask? Oh, plenty. Apart from the fact that Thai women are known for their grace, charm, and culinary skills, there are financial benefits to consider. The Thai government offers a slew of incentives to foreign men who tie the knot with Thai women. These incentives include tax breaks, discounts on property purchases, and sometimes even cash grants. Now, it's not all about the Benjamins, or bots in this case. The policy also aims to improve the economic conditions of Thai women, particularly those from rural areas. When foreign men marry these women, they often invest in local businesses and property, which in turn boosts the local economy. Also, let's not forget the cultural exchange that happens in these unions. It's like a perpetual cultural buffet, where both parties get to sample a smorgasbord of traditions, cuisines, and languages. But before you rush off to book a ticket to Bangkok, remember that like in any relationship, marrying a Thai woman would require understanding, respect, and love for her and her culture. The monetary incentives are just the cherry on top of the wedding cake, not the cake itself. So, if you're a single man, ready for a life-changing adventure, and open to embracing a new culture, Thailand might just be the place for you. And who knows? You might find more than just a beautiful bride. You might find a home. So, ready to say Sawasdee to a Thai bride? Well, that was a whirlwind tour of love, marriage, and money around the globe. It's been a fascinating journey, hasn't it? We've explored the romance of France, the rugged charm of Siberia, and the tropical allure of Thailand, all with a little incentive on the side. So, let's take a moment to recap. In France, the government offers a family allowance to couples with children. The more kids, the bigger the allowance. I guess it's their way of saying, merci beaucoup, for contributing to the next generation of baguette lovers. Next, we ventured into the heart of Russia, Siberia. Here, the local government pays you to tie the knot and settle down. It's a sweet deal, especially if you've always dreamt of a white wedding. And I mean, really white, like snow-covered landscapes, and temperatures that make a polar bear shiver. Then it was time for a change of scenery, and we found ourselves in Thailand. This country offers financial incentives to marry their women and live there. It's like a discounted honeymoon that lasts forever. You can sip on coconuts, bask in the sun, and say Sawadee to a new life. Throughout this journey, we've discovered that the world is full of surprises. Who knew that matrimony could be such a lucrative venture? These countries are not just offering a life partner, but also a chance to experience a new culture, a new way of life, and a comforting financial cushion. It's a beautiful reminder that love knows no borders. It can take us to places we never imagined and offer rewards we never expected. But remember, while these monetary incentives are certainly enticing, they are just the cherry on top of the wedding cake. The real reward is finding someone you want to spend the rest of your life with, in a place that feels like home. So, where are you packing your bags to? Remember, love might not come with a price tag, but in these countries, it certainly comes with a paycheck.